Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today, man? Hopefully you're well. So we're back here with some more Elton John. You know, I can't run away for too long, man, from my man Elton John. So we're here with another track off Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. This one is going to be Candle in the Wind, okay? So we're continuing on the grind of this album. And I think by the time I finish, maybe it's side one. I don't remember how it's broken up. But once we finish this section, I might try to hop into a live Elton John performance, maybe of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That'd be probably a really good place to start for me because I really like that song and I look forward to hearing it again on this channel. I've got it on my own personal playlist so I can hear it anytime I want, but a live performance, man, I'm gonna save that for the channel for sure. So let's go ahead and jump into this one, man. This is Candle in the Wind. Let's see what's happening here.
Goodbye, Norma Jean. No, I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on the treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
Oh.
Never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in.
What a metaphor.
And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid.
Something about somebody he looks up to.
Even when you died, oh, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the news. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, normal teen. No, I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. Goodbye, normal teen. From a young man in the 22nd row who sees you as something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before the legend ever did. Candle burned out long before the legend ever did.
Sweet, sweet, man. So the vibe I was getting from this song was it was about somebody that either he looked up to or the songwriter looked up to, somebody in the showbiz who, you know, faded out. They died before they ever got the chance to meet. Maybe this person was living a fast life, and also I really like that metaphor about candle in the wind. You know, you live your life like a candle in the wind. I mean, you think about that flame, how it's just gonna go any direction, every direction, easily influenced, and that's what it sounded like to me with that metaphor. But I'm gonna dive deeper into what's going on. All right, man. So this is kind of a sweet goodbye letter pinning to Marilyn Monroe, Norma Jean. I heard the Marilyn Monroe reference at the end of the song. I didn't catch when he was saying Norma Jean. That was a little harder for me to understand there. So the song came out in 1978, and it's got a lot of powerful kind of words in here, right? So he says goodbye Norma Jean, pretty much talks about how she was leaps ahead of other people. But once she got out there, they kind of changed who she was, changed her name. They set her to Hollywood. They created this superstar. But loneliness is what kind of engulfed her on the inside, right? So that was the toughest role that she ever had to play throughout her career, was the loneliness, and the pain was the price that she paid with all of that. Makes reference to how when she passed away, I assume is what he's talking about here, how the press had to make it aware that she was found in the nude, right? Marilyn was found in the nude, or unless that's talking about a lot of the sexual scandals that were going on. He goes on to say, you know, another goodbye, and how even though she was crazily sexualized to him, to Bernie, I assume he's the writer of the song, that she was more than just that, okay? She was more than just Marilyn Monroe. He saw pretty much the influence that she had on women, the change that she put into the world, and she was more than just a sexual object to him, is what he's saying, even though to the mass, especially probably the men of the world, right, she was heavily looked at as a sexual object or sexualized. But of course, she played a role in riding that wave at points. But he's just saying that, hey, you were deeper than that. There was much more going on than just that part of your character, right? Because in reality, if he's talking about your candle in the wind, well, she was being influenced by what maybe she felt the people wanted out of her, and he's just saying there was more to her than that, and he's recognizing it at least. So right here it says, Mr. Bernie said that the song is about the idea of fame or youth or somebody being cut short in the prime of their life. The song could have been about James Dean. It could have been about Montgomery Clift. It could have been about Jim Morrison. How we glamorize death, how we immortalize people. He noted that the theory about him being a rabid Marilyn Monroe fanatic has been common misconception. It's not I didn't have respect for her. It's just that the song could just as easily have been about James Dean or Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, Sylvia Plath, Virginia Woolf. I mean, basically anybody, any writer, actor, actress, or musician who died young and sort of became this iconic picture of Dorian Gray. That thing where they simply stopped aging. It's a beauty frozen in time, man. Well said. Well said. All right, so there you go, man. A deeper dive on that. This is not specifically just about Marilyn Monroe. You can take the name and insert it, man, and the story goes the same. These are people who we lost way too young, who had a big impact, a heavy influence, and like he said, it's a beauty frozen in time. Okay, these are names we still talk about to this day because their influence is just that great. Their legend is that great. So really good stuff here, man. Like I said, this song came out in 1974 and is considered pop rock, soft rock, guys. So there we go as we continue the dive into this album, man. Really appreciate you guys coming along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like this one, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel. With that being said, I'm gone. I'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace.